Put your shades on.
Well,
We had a lot on the property and also
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go ahead and get started here. As you can tell, I am not Mayor Hyatt, but Mayor Hyatt had a sudden family event that came up, so he will be absent for a little bit tonight. He should be coming back later. He's joining us later, but we'll go ahead and it's 6:15 now. We'll go ahead and start our public hearing for the Redevelopment Agency budget. Mr. Scott or Mr. Story? Who's going to take the lead on that?
Thank you. We have several items as part of the public hearing tonight, and we've scheduled separate times for the Redevelopment Agency, the Municipal Building Authority, and the Kaysville City Council hearing. Since the Redevelopment Agency and the Building Authority are legally separate entities, statute requires that you hold a separate hearing for any items related to those agencies or authority. So the first item is the Redevelopment Agency budget. If you can maybe go to your packet behind tab 8. The tentative budget for the Redevelopment Agency is showing revenue of $100,000. That is tax increment revenue that is coming into the agency. We did have a meeting with Davis County Assessor this morning, and it appears it'll be slightly higher than that. It'll be about 115 or so. So we may still amend that between now and the final adoption. And then on the expenditure side, it shows $25,000 to be used for professional technical services and $75,000 that will be used to apply to existing loan payments between the RDA and the general fund. As you recall, with the finalization of the Smith development, there was some outstanding payments for the property on that. So the RDA held that property the RDA made payments on that property, but borrowed money from the general fund to do so. So as of last fiscal year, the outstanding amount was $111,000. Current year, we'll add about $320,000. So the outstanding obligation for the RDA to the general fund is about $425,000, which will be paid back with tax increment as that money comes in. So part of this expenditure will be payback of that outstanding obligation.
Okay, thank you. As this is a public hearing, we'll go ahead and open the microphone for anyone who should so care to speak to the council about the Redevelopment Agency budget. Don't all stand up at once. Okay, seeing no one here to speak to that, we'll go ahead. I'll entertain a motion then to adjourn the public hearing for the Redevelopment Agency.
I'll make that motion to adjourn.
Motion by Councilmember Lee.
I'll second it.
Second by Councilmember Page. Any further comment? Okay, I'll take a vote.
No vote necessary?
No, vote's not necessary.
Oh, for the adjournment?
I guess we can, yeah, for adjournment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Aye.
I guess we could do it and everybody.
En
So
masse.
yeah, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Excellent. That closes the public hearing. It's now by the clock. Looks like it's two clocks are not the same. So we'll go by this one. That's 6:20. We'll go ahead and open the Municipal Building Authority budget hearing scheduled for 6:20. Mr. Story?
Thank you. So in that same section in your budget, there are worksheets for the Municipal Building Authority. And if you recall, the Building Authority was the financing tool that the city used for the construction of the police station. So the Building Authority owns the police station, and then the Kaysville City makes a debt service payment, makes a lease payment to the Building Authority to cover the debt service payment. So the budget reflects the revenue coming from the general fund to the building authority as lease revenue, and then also shows the debt service payment, and that matches it at $430,000 in the tentative budget. Now, we have a recommendation later on this evening in amending the loan, or amending the loan with Bank of Utah. So if that action is approved tonight, it could actually lower that service payment in next fiscal year from $430,000 to about $400,000. So, and we'll explain that further as we address that issue.
Okay, thank you for that explanation. We'll go ahead and open the microphone for the public to address and the council on any questions or concerns they may have about the Municipal Building Authority budget.
I let one thing go tonight. My name's Dean Wall, and I let one thing go tonight. So my understanding is that we're going to refinance that amount. Is that what basically that we're talking about doing? You're paying, I'm making a payment on it, but you're going to refinance some of it? Is that what it is?
Do you want me to address that?
Sure, that would be great.
Yeah, yes, that's correct. We have an action later on in the City Council meeting and also the Building Authority is to do what they call a refunding. Technically, it's a refunding. And we've negotiated with the holder of those bonds to lower the coupon rate, lower the interest rate at a significant savings. So that is the recommendation, that we approve action to amend the existing loan documents.
Sorry about the sunglasses. I burned my eyes this week, and so little bright lights hurt
All
me.
right.
So I'll have to live with it because I'll have other stuff to say. But I don't have a problem with that. So.
Okay, thanks, Dean. Any further comment for the Municipal Building Authority budget? Okay, not hearing any, we'll go ahead and I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the MBA.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Motion by Councilmember Garn and second by Councilmember Lee. Any further discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay. We stand adjourned until 6:30, at which time we'll have the Kaysville City budget public hearing. So we have about 6 minutes or so, 6 or 7 minutes.
So I'm pausing this.
Yes.